Welcome to the series of Apache Kafka tutorial with a Confluent Cloud streaming platform built by Confluent. It's a cloud-native event streaming platform by Confluent. In the previous video, I introduced Confluent Cloud and created an account with a free trial, showed how to create an API key, topics inside cluster, create schema inside topics, and publish message from the Confluent Cloud portal. You can check the link of this video in the upper right corner. Today we will see how we can publish and subscribe to message in the Confluent Cloud by configuring the API key, secret brokers, and the consumer group ID. So I will be using Node.js scripts for it. So let's get started. So first let me go to the directory where I will create the project, and here I will open the terminal and I will init a node project by command the npm init -y with the default configuration. You can see it's created. I will open the VS Code here. Code dot is the command to open the VS Code in the current directory. And now I will go to the package.json. We don't have any dependencies installed. So for this publishing and the subscribing a message, I will be using the Kafka.js package, Kafka.js node package, and the .env package to get the environment variables from the .env file. So I will open the terminal and I will install the Kafka.js. So command is the npm I Kafka.js, and I will install the .env. So basically the Kafka.js npm package is a popular library for interacting with Apache Kafka. Using Node.js, it provides a high-level API for producing and consuming message from the Kafka topics, managing offsets, and handling various administrative tasks. So you can see here two dependencies are already added. Now I will create the two scripts, one for the publish and another for the subscribe. So publish.js, and another is the subscribe.js. Next I will create a .env file here, and inside package.json there will be script to run these two script. So there will be publish. So npm run publish will run this publish.js. So the script will be node publish.js, and next there will be subscribe, and it will run node subscribe.js. So inside .env I will have the following things. First is the Kafka client ID. So I will get those details from the Confluent Cloud portal. Next is the Kafka brokers. Next the Kafka username, and the Kafka password, and next is the Kafka SSL flag, Kafka topic name, from which topic I want to subscribe, and in which topic I want to publish the message. And next the environment name, it can be dev or prod, and next Kafka consumer group ID. Next, I will go to the Confluent Cloud portal and show you how you can get these details. So first go to the default cluster. I have created the cluster 0, and inside this clusters you will get this networking. Networking, you can see the egress type IP, but inside the cluster settings you will get the cluster ID. So you can put the cluster ID is the client ID. So I put this, and the Kafka brokers you will find the bootstrap server is the Kafka brokers. And the Kafka, for the Kafka username password you will get the from the API keys. So I created this API keys for use in the node. So I will copy the key will be your username, password I will put later. The Kafka SSL will be true, so I will make it true, and Kafka topic name I will create the products. The env name obviously will be dev, and the consumer group ID I will keep my name is Malik. Next, I will go to the publish.js and write the script to publish the message to this topic. I will close other tabs. First, I will import the Kafka class from the Kafka.js. So it will be the Kafka equal to required Kafka.js. And next, I will import the .env. Const.env equal to required .env. So this line the .env which will be used to load environment variables from a .env file into the process.env. Next, I will configure this in the current directory. So .env.config and path will be the current directory we have the .env. So .env. So this line basically calls the config method of the .env package to load the environment variables from the .env file located in the current directory. Next, I will create the new instance of the Kafka class. So it takes an object as an argument. So const Kafka equal to new Kafka. And here it takes object, and inside object it takes this parameters. First is the client ID, so process.env dot. So I'll go to the env and the Kafka client ID will be there. Next is the brokers. So brokers, it can take multiple brokers, so it will take the array process.env. Currently I have only one brokers, so I'll place it there. And next is the SASL. It's also an object. Here we have the mechanism will be plain. And next the username will be the process.env.username. Next, the password, process.env.password. And next I will pass the auto connect true. So auto connect true. A connection timeout, I will put CON connection timeout, I will put 1000000 this time in milliseconds. Next, SSL will be the process env. This is the flag of the SSL, process env.ssl. So here basically the client ID, set of values of the Kafka client ID from the environment used to identify the client in the Kafka. And next the brokers. So it's set of the values of the Kafka brokers. And SSL, this is the object specifying the simple authentication and the security layer configuration, including the mechanism, username and the password. And auto connect, this set to true, this automatically connect to the Kafka when the client is instantiated. And connections timeout, it's a timeout for establishing a connection to the Kafka, set to the 100 seconds. SSL is set to the value of the Kafka SSL environment variables, which indicate whether SSL should be used for the Kafka connection or not. So our instance is created. Next, I will create the Kafka producer instance. This producer will be used to send the message to the Kafka topic. So the const producer equal to Kafka dot producer. This is the producer method. And next I will create a asynchronous function run. This function will be responsible for connecting to the Kafka, sending message and handling the errors. So I will name it the run, const run equal to async function. And inside this function, first I will connect the producer, await producer dot connect. And next I will define the payload. Here I am define a hard-coded payload here, and our ID will be like demo 101, and for the product there will be the price will be like 1000 rupees. And next the description of the product will be like 500 ml mustard oil. Next I will take a outgoing message array. So inside this outgoing message array, I will push this message and I will send it to the topic. So outgoing messages dot push. So it will contain the key and the value. So I am assuming the key is the unique. So key I am putting the payload dot id. And next value I will provide the value which we define in the payload in the string format. So I will stringify it, json.stringify method, and I will provide this payload. And next I will publish some message in the headers also. So in the headers I will put the product name. So the product is mustard oil. Mustard oil. Next I will publish this message using the producer method, producer.send. So const result equal to await producer.send. It will take the two parameters. It will take also object which contains the topic name. So I will pick the topic name from the environment variables, process.env.kafka topic name. And next it will take the messages array. So messages will be our outgoing messages. So our function is ready. Now I will run it. When I will execute this publish.js, I want to run it. So I will just run. I will call this run method, and it's asynchronous. So if anything error happens, I will catch it. I think e, and I will console it, console.error e, whatever error message we have. And I will check the producer. And if the producer is exist, then I will disconnect it, producer.disconnect, and I will exit the process using the process.exit. So this overall codes basically establish a connection to Kafka, prepare a message payload. Here I prepared this message payload, sends the message to the Kafka topic. Here the send method we have, and handles any errors that may occur during the process. Open side by side. Here I will create the topic. Topic name will be products. So topic name will be the products, products, and the partition I will keep 1. And next I will create with defaults. Create a schema message value. Create schema. So schema I defined. Here we don't have any message, you can see. Script is ready. Let me take a look. Once the .env, here will be the .env, and let me take the Kafka client ID Kafka. It will be the Kafka username, Kafka underscore username, and same for the Kafka password, Kafka underscore password, and it will be the Kafka SSL. Let me double check the .env. So if you see the .env, Kafka client ID, brokers, username, password, Kafka SSL, topic name, env name, and the Kafka consumer group ID, Kafka topic name, it's correct. Next I will open this Confluent Cloud product topic and the script side by side. So we don't have any message here. Now I'll run this script. So the run script is npm run publish. Npm run publish is the script name. So it should publish a message to this products topic. So it's getting error Kafka number, trace exited, and the unknown topic or the partition. So if you see the topic name, it should be the products. That's why it's not able to find. And next, put the console log in the results. Next, run the same script. So you can see we have this message, topics name products and partition 0 and log appended. At here you can see the message appears with the key demo 101, and here is the value. See, if I enlarge it, so you can see we had the same message we passed here, the 1000 rupees, and headers don't have headers. So header spelling is not correct. So let me correct it and produce it again. Npm run publish. So it's published. Next I will go to this, and here you can see the next message appear. And if I show this message and headers, we have this product name, key is the product, and the value is the mustard oil. So the publish script is completed, and next I will write the consume or the subscribe script. So let me open the subscribe.js. For the subscribe script, I need to create the same Kafka instance. So I'll copy these things. First, import the Kafka module. Next, the .env, and from the .env, I need to create this new instance of the Kafka. And so by using the consumer group ID, I have to create the Kafka consumer instance. Const consumer equal to Kafka.consumer, and here I have to pass the group ID. So group ID will be process.env dot Kafka consumer group ID. Here I can append the environment with this group ID. For the dev and prod, there will be two different consumer. Then this will be underscore process.env dot env process.env dot. So here I form this group ID by appending this env name here, the Kafka consumer group ID underscore the env name. It will be dev for this dev, and the prod there will be different group for the consumer for the different environment. Next I will define the function to run the consumers, which will connect the consumers to the Kafka and subscribe to the topic and the process message. So my function name will be the const run consumer, and it will be the async function. First I will connect the consumer, await consumer dot connect, and next I will subscribe the topic. So the method is the await consumer dot subscribe, which took the object and the topic name. Topic will be the process dot env dot Kafka topic name. And the next things, the from beginning flag should it process the message from beginning or not. So I will make it true. Next I have to start the consumer. So the method is the await consumer dot run, which basically start the consumer, and it's take the object. So for each message it will take the callback, where I can get the topic name, partition details, and the message details from this topic. So first I will convert this message to the UTF-8. So const converted message equal to message dot value dot to string UTF-8, and next I will log this information, console.log receive message from topic $topic next partition $partition, and next I will print the message is the dollar converted message, which will be readable. Next I will run the consumer and catch the error. So I will run this consumer method. For me to run consumer dot then I don't have to do nothing. The catch, if there is any error, then I will log it. Console dot error in. So seems like we have done the subscribe.js. Next I will run the script. So products also side by side. We have two messages. So if I run the npm run subscribe, it should process two message. So you can see it's logging the message. Consumer has joined the group, this HTML underscore dev, and received message from the topic. We have the demo 101, the master oil. The two messages are same, that's why it's giving me this message, the same message here. Next, the consumer is connected. Next, I will run the publish message also. So to see if it's consume runtime or it's consume real time. So first I will change the payload here. So the payload, we have the demo 101. So I will make it the 102.1100 rupees and 600 ml olive oil, and my product will be the olive oil. So let me see, run this publish, npm run publish. It will publish and a consumer will consume it in the real time. So you can see it's published, and here it's consumed demo 102.1100 rupees and 600 ml olive oil. Now I'll go to here and I'll see it's also published here. So you can see this message here, and we have this header olive oil. So it's working as expected. So you can try on your own in your local machine by creating the Confluent Cloud account and create free tile, create topics, and create the node script and publish the message. If you need those scripts, you can comment, I will provide. And that's it for this video. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to my channel. And in the upcoming video, I will show how we can publish and subscribe message by using the Node.js microservice. I will create the Node.js microservice, and by using the REST API, you can publish the message and consume the message. So please stick to this series. Thank you.